On the cold streets of London, a young boy walked with nothing but his dreams. He had no great fortune, no family business to inherit. He had lost his parents at an early age, but he possessed something that many wealthy people never have: a powerful dream. That boy's name was Hans Wilsdorf. Born in Germany in 1881, Hans did not have an easy life. At just 12 years old, he became an orphan. His childhood was spent under the care of relatives and in boarding schools. Yet hardship did not break him. It made him stronger. As a young man, Hans began working in the watch trade. At the time, the world was dominated by pocket watches. People carried their timepieces in their pockets, and wearing a watch on the wrist seemed strange to most people. But Hans could see the future. He believed that one day, wristwatches would change the world. In 1905, at only 24 years old, he started his company in London. The beginning was modest. He purchased watch movements from manufacturers, assembled watches, and sold them under his own vision. But Hans was not interested in simply selling watches. He wanted to create the most reliable and precise watch in the world. In 1908, he gave his company a name: Rolex. The name was short, memorable, and easy to pronounce in any language. That was the beginning of a revolution. At the time, many people believed that small wristwatches could never be as accurate as large pocket watches. Hans challenged that belief. In 1910, Rolex became the first wristwatch to receive an official chronometer certification. It proved that a wristwatch could be extraordinarily accurate. But Hans was far from finished. In 1926, Rolex introduced the world's first waterproof wristwatch, the Rolex Oyster. People were skeptical, so the company decided to prove its claim in a dramatic way. A swimmer wore a Rolex Oyster while crossing the English Channel. After spending hours in the water, the watch continued to run perfectly. The world was amazed. Rolex was no longer just a watch. It had become a symbol of trust, achievement, and excellence. Over the following decades, Rolex became the watch of mountaineers, divers, pilots, explorers, and some of the world's most successful individuals. But behind that success was the dream of an orphan boy. A boy who learned through hardship that circumstances do not determine your destiny. Your mindset, your courage, and your vision define who you become. Today, Rolex is considered one of the most valuable luxury brands in the world, and its story reminds us that some of the greatest empires are built by people who start with almost nothing, except a dream. Because time does not move only through watches. Time moves in favor of those who believe in their dreams, and that is the true story of Rolex.